Not having to drive, having food brought to us at every venue, and having a bed to sleep in every night.
Yeah, the hospitality is really good. Max is a good bus driver. He drives pretty well, so we sleep on the bus. And I'd say one of my favorite parts is being able to watch Beneath the Massacre live. I've listened to that band since as long as I can remember. Started listening to Extreme Things, but it's definitely a dream come true to be touring with a band like that.
It's hanging out with all the bands. I mean, the shows are awesome, of course. That's why we're here to play music. But other than that, yeah, just hanging out with all the bands. It's kind of become one big family. Just, you know, we get pretty rowdy on the bus at night, so a lot of drinking, a lot of joking around. And the other night we were Beneath the Massacre was like crowd surfing over the bus, over all of us. It was a good time.
My favorite is that everybody is having a good time and pulling their weight and doing the good work and helping everyone load, and everybody's super helpful and super friendly, and people don't have attitudes. There's no egos on this tour. Not that we really have run into any, but this tour especially, we got a couple bands who haven't ever been here, and then you know, we don't got big heads. Beneath doesn't have big heads. Everybody's super cooperative people, and that's my favorite part, is that everybody's just so awesome, and we're all having a pretty damn good time.
My favorite part is probably playing, because the rest of the time I'm pretty bored.
The shows have been pretty awesome though, so it's hard to pick a one favorite thing, but having 30 people on tour that are just awesome, it makes everything so much easier.
Yeah.
Last night was pretty cool. We went to a club in Budapest. Yeah, that was awesome. We met some really nice people, and show-wise, we played in Paris, which is where we're from, and the show is really awesome. Yeah, that was the best part. I got to sleep in my own bed too, and that was nice.
Yeah, the crowds. The thing is the crowds. Like when you get a good response from the crowd in front of you, it's just great. It gives you the energy to go further, and
yeah,
that's why we're here.
Yeah, for sure.
No, best part seriously, hanging with good dudes like, Carnifex. We didn't know Within the Ruins and Molotov Solutions, great guys. Betraying the Martyrs too, awesome dudes. Having T on tour with us is an awesome thing.
Tremblay as a merch guy is
like those are the things we appreciate on tour.
It
having
makes
our
the
boys
tour
with
that
us,
much good.
And also, I really like the experience of doing shows with a new drummer. I think it's different. It was something different that we had never done. We've been with Justin since the beginning, and having a new drummer brings a new dynamic.
I'm playing with Justin with him on drum for over 10 years. It's like, it was almost like cheating a girlfriend, like who's that drummer? Who's that drummer? It's exciting, but at the same time it's weird.
Yeah, me playing shirtless is my new thing for the rest of the tour.
We challenge him shirtless, Dennis.
It's like, stuff you got to do. It makes things exciting on tour, and that's what we like.
Yeah, I'm sorry we don't have weird mustaches. I think we're gonna shave it like next week or something.
Tomorrow, probably.
Dude,
we'll see.
Last night in this interview, we all had crazy mustache.
Yeah.
I say the worst part is just having to wear a sweatshirt and a jacket and a long sleeve shirt and an outer jacket all day long, and then if I go into the venue, it gets too hot. I got to take my jacket and my sweatshirt and my other jacket and my long sleeve shirt off. So just the temperature change from the venue to outside is kind of shitty, but
I think it's definitely too, like, when we're done playing, we're usually soaked in sweat, and so it's try to find a warm place to get out of your wet clothes and get into some dry ones, or shower, stay warm. It's kind of hard to stay warm, so especially when you're soaking wet, you kind of want one place to get dry.
Yeah, a lot of us have a problem with getting sick, and then we're all the four of us are sharing a bus, so everybody gets sick because we're in such close quarters, but hasn't been too bad this tour yet, but we still got 10 shows left.
Probably just the cold, especially for me since I'm a singer. Like the cold, like every time we tour in the winter, I always have issues with my voice, like all the time. But that's pretty much just my personal perspective. Everyone else doesn't really care, other than that it's cold, but it's going to be cold anywhere. Whether you're home or on tour, it doesn't matter.
The worst part is that it's cold.
All the time.
Yeah. Actually, the worst part is the smoking in the venue. That's the worst part. I hate it so much.
Yeah, a lot more people smoke inside because it's cold, and a lot more places allow people to smoke inside. And like, I'm from California, I smoke, but I smoke outside, and I really don't smoke a lot. And then he doesn't smoke at all, and our singer doesn't smoke. So when people smoke inside, it makes his lungs, so he has a hard time, and then our singer has a hard time.
Yeah,
that's probably the worst thing. Is
tonight's a smoking venue. I wouldn't doubt that we cut 2 or 3 songs from our set because Scott won't be able to.
It's just it'll really bad for him, and if he pushes through it and works with pain, then tomorrow he's gonna sound like crap, and then he doesn't feel good about his performance, and then it's hard for him to do good because.
And then he gets sick.
Yeah, and then he gets sick.
No, we're screwed.
Yeah.
Worst part, I guess, loading out in the cold, but doesn't really change anything when
we used to it.
We're from Canada, so the cold isn't that bad. So.
Yeah, it's not that cold, man. To be honest,
not that cold compared to home. So